Yo, this is episode 2 of Pro Scrim Sessions, guys. We have a lot of quality product in here. We have a good production team taking time to catch the best moments, the off-spawn fights, the end games. We're going to condense everything, in a 20-25 minute video. Make sure that this shows, all those key moments. But obviously, if you want to watch the full VOD, it is available still on twitch.tv/manu812. I'll leave the links in the description. But if you don't have time to watch a full 2.5 hour VOD to VOD review that, you can just watch this condensed session and we'll pretty much grab the best moments so you guys can learn, watch, enjoy your favorite pros and just what they're doing to improve on this meta on a day-to-day basis. All right, without further ado, let's get into it. I really want to see this Jamper and Quanti fight. Then you have Pledge and D-Roller landing on Macwood on Bug and on Bugle. Is there any chance for the placement cup? Nah, you don't. Just contender. We got Jamper going in. I mean, this is gonna be like Quanti's such a good dropper as well, but I don't know if it's a full 50-50 because this is such a large area. Quanti's trying to outplay a fight today from Marcus, and they end up getting wiped game 1. The Quad and Jamper end up getting the dub here. And I see D-Roller, Commandment going in for the fight. I mean, D-Roller's gonna go down here. He's 5 HP. You got Scarebear out of out of South Covert. He's carrying boogies, banned item, interesting. And he's trying to take this fight and it's gonna revert backwards and he just ends up getting shit on. You see what I mean though, bro? Like, people are set up, man. People are set up and they will not let you just key them. You're gonna get third party most likely. And snipers are so like, their bullets are coming from everywhere, so you can't just jump on people, you know what I mean? So yo, this is a new duo that I really like. Tahi and Npen, obviously one of them's dead right now, but I really like that duo. Like, their surge was fine there. It's just that they ended up getting squeezed out. I like that duo as in, on paper, just personality-wise, both of them, I think they mesh well. This game's stacked, bro. But this is going well, man. I like providing this type of content to the community because no one has it and it's important. I feel like it was a bit dead. Like, there's not much Fortnite content to make right now, so this can really innovate. We can see what pros are doing and go from there. And Stocky and Polo taking this aggressive fight with Pump and end up going down. Pump and a Viv. Fenton's playing with Blake right now as a Phil. 54 alive, 4th zone right now. They're trying to get a quick jump in on Yamzo right here. Ends up getting away. And Blake takes a big... Is that... What do you call that? Prime shotgun? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm a fan of it. Because it's, like, very strong. I mean, this game is really, really stacked considering the zones and stuff, man. Like, that's crazy. Peterbot and Oak is only 60 above Surge, but they end up using... What do you call that item? What would you guys call it? Because I see so many pros calling it the bubble, the blob. Like, what would be your name for it? Man, they're struggling on Surge. That's interesting to see, man. Are you not in control of this, guys? Nah, Buzz. I have a production team controlling this right now. And it's crazy, like, how we went from 50 moving zones to, like, 38, 39, 40. And that's what Fortnite's looking like now, because Epic wants everyone to fight more. Because it was lagging too much. So you have Pump and a Viv taking an early height position. Bizzle and Freeze finally got to try Fax. Go from there. All right, a man with the prediction. Let's see how he does. Mobs are such an L. I mean, yeah, definitely, but see how they play this out, though. I definitely want to like try to understand these end games more because it's so new to everyone. You know, so you can just go through walls and like how are people gonna? And right there, Rise just got fully boxed, and that's unfortunate. And Macwood and Commandment with 7 elims so far, 1,000 above. They don't need to worry about Surge, but Macwood's health is not looking good, and he ends up going down to Trashy. Trashy's like, nah, I'm gonna take revenge from my duo. You got Commandment, Mr. Clutch himself as a solo, and is he gonna be able to play for your channel points, y'all? Commandment has 8 of these things, man. I think that it's way too common right now. What am I watching? And it lags a lot. Yeah, Freeze and Bizzle on a pretty good layer. Got Freeze taking over. Usually Bizzle's the tarper, so this is probably just healing or something, right? Getting across. It says that it's not his builds because of spec bug, but I think it is. So, all right, Bizzle taking over. I mean, they're on a pretty good layer, and there's 13 duos still alive. He's an IGL. Yeah, but they'll probably call IGLing. I mean, this is a true IGL, right? So, I mean, they're doing good, and Acorn ends up going down, and that's a very, very big name, a big duo right there. And Freeze can't stay alive right there and ends up getting, I believe, SMG'd. We got Bizzle trying to get as many solo points as possible right now. And he's only in wood and is going to end up running out of mats here. He has 2 builds to his name. 2 builds to his name and 71 HP and should heal right now because he's only going to be able to get 1 off or he's going to be backside. And he doesn't have any builds left, pretty much, right? That's it. He's done with. He has to go for something right now. He's maneuvering. Everyone is a solo other than 1 duo. So this is very doable. Just needs to hit a shot right there, big shot right there, and he's just trying to use his hard, but it ends up going down 6th place for Bizzle. And look who's on height, a Viv and Pump, and they're probably gonna end up winning this game. And guys, we hosted 4 games yesterday. This is game 1 today, and this is gonna be all 5 games won by height. So this is oh man, I don't know. Height's gonna win again? Are we serious? Bro, height is just so powerful this season. Is it just everyone's shambles? I'm not sure. The people are using more mats to rotate. There's nothing that people can do to take over height. No shockwaves or anything. This is looking good right now. And a Viv ends up interesting play here, just trying to go down and kind of giving up height to Chimp. So I'm not too sure what I see. And Pump ends up, I think, either clipping or just quick pumping Chimp. And a Viv and Pump take game number 1 with 11 kills. And Npen somewhere is just smiling right now. Jamper takes the full-on 50-50 and just ends up completely wiping Playify right there. Jamper almost ended up going down, but it went to his favor. It just took 5 splashes though. So the rewards of this battle are not the best. They end up using all their fire, and Quanti ends up getting cornered and down 2-0. And with the amount of shit that Quanti talked, you'll love to see it, man, because I know he's gonna bounce back right after this. Yeah, I guess Degen had no choice but to take that fight, but what is going on? Scented loves the bush plays, man. He did this so much with Cold as well. Just milk Surge, literally. So Jamper, W or WL. If you guys vote W, it means he's gonna win the game. Looks like they're trying to take height as well. Are they gonna be able to take this easily? Just by ramping up and rotating? Or does someone else have something to say about it? Let's see. I mean, they've established height, and I don't think they have an opposite right now. They have a lot of people trying to rotate in, and they have it. I'm calling it. If you guys voted W on this prediction, you might actually build. He might milk those points. And someone's trying to fight off and take their height right now. And they're going to be chopped off. Noisy, Timber, Noisy, and Jammy XI ends up just going out. I think Jammy is Plur. I'm not sure. It's a weird name. So Jamper just gets ahead here. They already have 5 elims. And didn't know this format is a placement heavy format, as you see Endpen taken down right there. But man, oh man, are we going to have height win 6 for 6? Let's see it. You could just see like Yamzo Paper, like how much they have to go through. Like when they just went through that metal box, like it's scary because people can walk through the chrome stuff. I'm not too sure I fully understand the mechanic yet, but I've seen people literally do it, and players just like, what just happened, right? And Paper just ends up going down, drops his flashes, and he's gonna end up going down. And until then, Qua and Jamper are just milking height right now, man. Yamzo has... Bro, Epic needs to do something about these splashes. There's 17 splashes in his inventory, and Jamper had 24 splashes as a duo. This is just crazy. I like this duo. I like him too, man. I also like Yamzo Jam. Like... Zypha and Shore. I think Zypha and Shore are actually sticking now. Zypha was with the Pixie for a while, but he ended up switching up. And it looks like for a good cause. They made cash in almost every duo cash cup last season. And man, Acorn just ends up going down. So we have 10 duos alive, but only 16 players. So a lot of people are solos right now. And a lot of the zone is pulling up this Chonker hill, it seems. Right? Between Chonker and Cloudy. Cloudy Condo. So Noisy as a solo here. Sharkman as well. Man, there's so many solos. I've noticed that so much. The more you stay alive as a duo in this season, you're going to be rewarded for that, man. So Nani ends up taking down Fatch, and Fatch as duo Beef ends up taking down Nani. So a lot of solos just trading as well. We literally have 5 solos and 4 duos, if that math makes sense, right? 4 times 2 is 8, 5 is 5, 8 plus 5 is 13. So Jamper, while all of this is happening, still has all his flashes, man. This is ridiculous. High ground is so powerful this season, man. High ground is the way to go this season. It really, really shows. If Jamper and Claw lose this game, we're gonna have problems. And they end up picking another elim on Pal and Sharkman, I believe. So Unwanted, sorry about that. So this is wild, man. And they don't even need to go for this. They have so many splashes. They could just build up and chill. They have the mats to do it. But it is a 2v1v1 opportunity. So Jamper and Qua is a duo, and then there's 2 solo. Blake being one of them. And then there's Yamzo on height as a solo with a lot of mats. Little does Yamzo know that Jamper's duo still has a lot of splashes, so he can't just run into Storm. So what is he going to try to do? Because this zone is gonna suffocate low ground, so there's no way Jamper and Qua ended up giving up height, and they might actually end up losing this because they get suffocated. They need to work their way up. They need to work their way up now, and Yamzo ends up taking a big shot, punishing Jamper while he's going up. And man, oh man, they're gonna get suffocated very soon. So it's really about who's gonna have more heal up, and I think that Yamzo might just be able to do it. This is actually crazy. X duo versus new duo. Okay. I think he needs to put some pressure, man. Not let them get up, because now that they're up, this is a 2v1. Yamzo definitely has, you know, the mats to fight this off and try to get a quick shot, but we have a 1v2 situation. And I don't know if you can count that as high ground winning, because Jamper gave it up, but they had it pretty much the whole game. And the theory seems to be holding on as Jamper and Qua win game number 2. Hey, both teams, you guys notice how long they're taking a fight off spawn? Like, it's not just like how most of you play for it, where you just land on a 50-50 weapon and you play. They're literally taking their time, and oh my goodness. Champer is almost down with 24 HP and ends up going down to Playify, who also had about 20 HP. And Playify is going to instantly jump, and now Quad needs to make a decision. Is he running away or is he fighting? Keep in mind, both of these duos are griefing this drop spot for the rest of the season. So this is what we see, you know, the old Zate mentality where you grief your spawn until you leave. And Macwood ends up going down. This is the first time that they might lose. So Commandment is still alive, but Macwood is down. Commandment's loot is pretty decent. This is going to be a 2v1, and it might be inevitable. He might have to get away here. But hey, if anyone's clutch, it's Commandment, right? Alright, I'm back. Tali's taking Surge right now, and Mpan's super weak, and they're pretty split apart. I don't think they're gonna make it. Probably get that POV back, but Freeze also ends up going down to Jacques, so I want to see like how they play this strat out with the bubbles. I like to call them the bubbles. I don't even know their official name, I'm not gonna lie, but they have 7. So it seems that they're just using tanking. So I like this duo, man. Let's definitely see how they do. But D-Roller and Pledge on height after winning the off spawn against Macwood and Commandment. Not really winning because Commandment got away, but still winning in the sense that they have the loot from there. And if height wins again, guys, every single scrim we've hosted will have that. That's just nuts. That's great, except looking good right now, man. Yo, Laylim hosted me 5 minutes ago and I did not see. I have to go thank him. Boat. Nani and Sharkman. Interesting duo. I'm doing good, Danger. How are you, man? Chubbs also on low ground with Jackson. I mean, 12 duos alive, yo. 4 solos and the rest are all duos. Right? So 8 duos, 4 solos. And D-Roller and Pledge still on high. And guys, my theory is pretty much accurate at the moment. High grounds is winning most games. We have Rise as a solo on low right there. And it seems like everybody's just playing for second place. And Casker and Except are still alive with decent mats. They are still alive with decent mats. Wild. Oz is still alive. Rise is also still alive. Teo on low with 8 kills as a duo, but I don't know if he gets out of this. It's pretty much just milking placement as much as he can right now, right? Got Jackson. You'll see Teo in the kill feed very soon, and Jackson and Chubbs are still alive, slowly trying to take height on D-Roller, and D-Roller's not giving it up. He is not giving up. Yeah, Poppy, thank you so much for the follow, man. Appreciate you, brother. And that mantling strat is just so broken. Does Jackson win this? No, D-Roller stays alive, and now you got Muzz on low. Kill. Oh, wow, that's huge. That's huge. We have a 1v1 versus Muzz and Crackly. Muzz is doing it with 6 kills right now. And Muzz throwing down the chrome slashes and trying to make something happen here. This is going to be a traditional 1v1 where Height didn't actually win. That's interesting. GG. And Muzz wins game number 3. Like, Duke, though, these are good, man. Like I'm seeing a lot of like big names pop off, and it would be good to see you in here, man. Test out the new meta and shit. Wait, were you able to play, or is your PC also tweaked and you're bugged? I don't know how they did yesterday, but they're pretty much in last place today. I don't know if they can't figure something out. It's a rotation issue. They have one of the best POIs in the game, Uncon and Scrim, so I don't understand what's going on. Definitely gonna ask him the question because it's interesting. Yeah, we're gonna watch Rise for Endgame. Rise and Trashy. Definitely. You know, most games had what, 42 moving today. This game has a bit less, clearly. So, but it's kind of normal. You know, 2 teams got off and they got banned, and then just overall people are more aggressive in this meta because of Surge. Why'd you ban Bucky for no reason? He didn't play all 5 games out, and he said he would, but I unbanned him. We had to talk. Rise? We have to pull up here. Wow, Rise ends up taking down Pamstu. 3rd place FNCS ends up going down. That's the first time I see Pamstu today. I guess his PC's finally fixed and playing with Patch. And Rise ends up going down to Storm. So Hazy, I hope you got what you wanted, man. And we got the big Macwood on height. But no, he does not get the Elim on Nani. But I don't think he's going to give up height. Is he? Yep, he is. Interesting. I don't know what the hell I just watched from Rise, but I'm interested to hear on that one. Macwood and Commandment on height, man. This is exactly This is exactly what we want to see. In a zone, pulling towards water from Sanctum, we got the two vets. The two ex-TSM vets. Which I don't know why the hell TSM let Macwood and Commandment go. That's insane. And right there, you can see how they're using the new mobility item to just not take fall damage, to negate fall damage. And there's just so many new strats that you're learning every day just by watching these guys do it, man. That was an interesting drop down and he saved Mads, and Macwood's just staying ahead while Calm is spraying and unleashing right now. You got Casker and XZ2, man. Interesting duo, still alive. Very solid layer, but just running out of mats right now. And is our theory gonna hold? Is high ground win every single game in scrims? Because it seems like it. Yeah, I do too, Turtle, as long as he doesn't get griefed off spawn. Yeah, Gooch still alive. Gooch is playing out of North Sleepy Loot right now, so it's interesting he's still alive. So Yamzo tries to take height, and oh my god, he actually just slammed Commandment on height, and Yamzo has height as a solo. And Skittles recognized that. It seems that Skittles has recognized that, and Yamzo is going for the Elim on Macwood, doesn't work out, so ends up dropping low. But Skittles did recognize that that was a solo on height and he sprayed, so I'm not sure who's on height right now. It could be Skittles, it could be Macwood, but Macwood ends up going down. So I believe that height's going to be stolen from Adams and Skittles, and I was right. So that was a really, really good height take from them after noticing that the height was a solo, and now Yamzo is playing pretty shambles on low ground. Adams and Skittles, and what is that name from Skittles, man? Oh no, it's probably gonna get usered by Epic. But man, the trend is clear, guys. High ground is going to get you far in these. You know, the more you play low with all these chrome things going on across low ground, it's very, very up and down. It doesn't look as consistent as high ground. But on height, you can't get chromed as hard. People can't go through your walls. And just overall, there's not much mobility other than that, right? So people can't really get on you. And Kwa ends up taking a 50-50, going down. And oh my goodness, Acro and Gooch on low ground. Gooch obviously down. But Acro actually ended up popping off right there, picking a few elims. And it's 2v1 again. Adams and Skittles on height against Acro. And they're just gonna pinch him as much as possible. And oh my, no. Okay, Acro was going for the full clip, huh? But he does not end up getting that, and Adams and Skittles with the game 4 dub.